name is Chris Philibon, also known as Chrispy, a professional esports player from the team Kanalachi Gaming. I'm here to show you some tips and tricks in Fortnite to help you improve your game so you can dive right in. Here are my best way to play esports pro tips, Fortnite edition. My recent competitive background before Fortnite is mostly PUBG and H1Z1. I also played a lot of competitive League of Legends. I decided to go pro for Fortnite, and now I'm a part of Kanalachi Gaming. Here are some tips on how to take down players by making quick decisions on positioning, rotations, and choice of weaponry. Now, in terms of Fortnite in general, one of the things I like to point out is that you always want to try and be comfortable being uncomfortable. And what that means generally is that when you're in these situations and you are in like a live game, you generally have, some sort of anxiety, you have like stress. You're not the only one. So try and just, make the best of it. Try and think of every game as practice. One of the most important things of Fortnite is rotation, or the strategic decision on how to get to another location in the most efficient manner possible. With such a large map, there are a variety of ways to get to a location, but choosing which structures and environments to pass by safely makes all the difference. Depending on your playstyle, aggressive or safe, your rotation ultimately marks how far you end up going into the late game. The most important thing to remember, however, is to rotate with a purpose. Remember that high grounds to keep up your guard, or dense trees for cover. The earlier you rotate, the higher chance you have of surviving other opponents who mindlessly wander around. I would say the best thing about rotating to different zones is that if you're in the middle for every zone, it's a really good chance for you, because if the zone does rotate to a different area, you have a bigger chance compared to other people to get a zone in your favor because you're right in the middle. Another important tip to master is building, as it is a new mechanic brought into the game. Early game, this isn't as much of a big deal. The circle is big, the map is huge, and there's little chance you'll need to set up a defense or offense to kill your opponents. However, as the circle decreases, the chance of you running into your opponents is more likely. Depending on different factors, you could be fighting in a building or on a mountain. It's very random. This is where building really matters. It could be as basic as building walls or ramps, or more complex like structures. For example, building towers to give you that height advantage and shoot for the kill. Forts, on the other hand, are a great defensive setup, so that if your opponent is stalking you or trying to throw everything they got at you, you can hide in the middle or sneak your way out through the sides to other enemy buildings for cover. Your main goal is to rotate to the next safe zone to get closer to that victory. One of the things I use to build a lot faster, which a lot of people know, is turbo building. When I do like a 1x1, it's really hard to do a 1x1 just by clicking, because it's like really slow. But if you use turbo building, which is used by holding the mouse one button, it's a lot faster. Some important keybinds that I have that most people do not have is that when I go to the reset building edit and the building edit, on the secondary column of the keybinds, I have mouse wheel up. So what that basically means is that whenever you want to reset a wall as a reset building edit, you can just scroll it up. So it really helps if you're like stuck in a 1x1 and you're just trying to see where other people are. You can just reset real quick and just like look around. You can also just make a window, shoot out, and then reset again so they can't shoot you back. Last but not least is weaponry. This is personally based on preference and also on your playstyle. If you want to be more aggressive, rocket launchers is your way to go. It's a lot easier to get into enemies' defenses as well. Or you can decide to go a little bit more defensive and pick up that sniper rifle and pick people from far away. There are many items in Fortnite that can cater to any playstyle. These are my best way to play esports pro tips. Happy gaming and best of luck!